It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 4th of December. I'm Michael Groff. A very chilly start to the day and temperatures ever so slightly below average today. We'll see a warming trend for the weekend, and by the first half of next week, we could be pretty close to 80 degrees, and then quite a bit of forecast uncertainty after that. Clouds on the increase, temperatures headed down, and maybe a chance at some rain. And we'll get into all of that and everything else going on as well. But first, it is Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, where we take a look at some of the photos or videos that you guys have submitted. And these pictures today, courtesy of Josh from West Mesa, looking toward the sunset. These are from a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Absolutely beautiful pictures here. Arizona sunsets, you just can't beat them. This shot right here is my favorite. Love it. So if you have any photos or videos that you would like to submit, of course, groffshow@gmail.com is my email address. That is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, let's take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 66 degrees, the afternoon high. That low temperature of 48, that occurred just before 11 p.m. last evening. The normal high, 68. The normal low, 47. Outside now here just after 7 a.m., mostly clear sky out there to start this day. And we are at 42 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 14, relative humidity 31%, wind from the east at 3, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, yeah, it's pretty chilly. 27 at Fort McDowell, 28 at Goldfield, 32 in Gilbert. It's in the 30s across much of the valley, 34 in Goodyear and 38 in Avondale. But we do have a few low and middle 40s in some of the warmer locations. Here's the upper air look, a dry northerly flow over Arizona right now. There's an upper low centered to the southeast of us and another little short wave over the Pacific Northwest. And so we'll see high pressure becoming the dominant feature for this weekend and a warming trend taking over. Here's the watch warning map. Still some freeze warnings in effect for parts of La Paz, Yuma, and Pinal counties. And those will expire at 8 o'clock this morning. And I don't expect any more freeze warnings for at least most of us tonight, as temperatures should at least be slightly warmer. Some air stagnation advisories up across the northwestern states. Otherwise, there's really not a whole lot going on across the country. The convective outlook for today, there's a marginal risk of severe storms for a little sliver of the Florida Panhandle, as well as the immediate North Carolina and Southeast Virginia coast. And the precipitation outlook, valid through next Friday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix, maybe a few hundredths of an inch, with totals between 1/10 and 1/3 of an inch further to the south and east of us. There is evidence that we could start to see an increase in moisture for the latter half of next week. We'll talk about that and everything else now as we dive into modeling. Here we go, the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. An upper low centered to the south and east of Arizona, a sprawling ridge building to the north of us with a northerly flow aloft. So down at the surface today, sunny skies, similar to yesterday, highs generally in the mid-60s. Tonight, clear and still pretty chilly. Overnight lows pretty close to freezing in the coldest spots, low 40s for the urban core. And then tomorrow, sunny sky, high temperatures pretty close to 70. On Sunday, we've got an upper low developing over southern Idaho and northern Nevada. But around here, the sky remains mostly sunny, high temperatures now in the low 70s. Monday, that feature drops out of Nevada into southern California as an upper low, and we continue to warm up with an increase in high clouds. We'll call it partly sunny, high temperatures mid and upper 70s. Tuesday, the warmest desert spots could get pretty close to 80. Around here, we're probably in the mid and upper 70s, again with a partly sunny sky. On Wednesday, moisture continues to increase. Might even be some isolated showers along the southern California coast or maybe over the deserts of southeast California, northwest Mexico. I think we're going to stay dry, though. And high temperatures again, probably falling back a few degrees, but still above average, low to mid 70s. Then as we get to Thursday, this is where the forecast starts to turn a bit murky as to the evolution of the overall pattern and where this upper low happens to go. And it's about a 60-40 split among the ensemble guidance, 60% thinking that most of the moisture with this will be over eastern Arizona, New Mexico, and northwest Mexico, staying generally to the east-southeast of Phoenix, and about 40% of the members do bring a more significant amount of moisture into southern Arizona, including the valley. For now, I tend to keep the forecast dry. The National Weather Service has introduced a 20% chance of showers out here. I think that remains to be seen given how dry this pattern is, and with a closed low, which, Meteorology 101, a closed low is a weatherman's woe. We're still talking about this feature a week out. I don't know if I'm confident enough to introduce rain chances into the forecast just yet, but something to consider. Certainly, there would still be quite a bit of cloud cover around here, and temperatures would continue to lower, likely back toward the upper 60s to near 70. And then here's a week from today. This is Friday the 11th. That initial low is out of here, but there's another short wave dropping down the west coast or through the Great Basin. Unfortunately, the deterministic GFS kind of shows it moving over land, so it's not going to pick up a lot of moisture. Again, there could be enough around for some isolated showers across the state, but again, not a lot of precipitation with that. Temperatures would be lower, though, likely back toward the lower and middle 60s. And then let's take a look out 10 days. This is Sunday the 13th, and another short wave dropping into the southwest. And the message that the global models and many of the ensemble members are telling us is that several waves will kind of cut a trough out through the west as we go out here toward a week and beyond. And this should mean temperatures are at or below average for an extended period of time, but rain chances are still kind of iffy. All right, let's take a look, speaking of rain, at the precipitation coming off of the European ensemble here in Phoenix for the next couple of weeks. And, roughly half of the members are trying to show at least some degree of precipitation in the valley. The ensemble mean is right around 0.2 of an inch, so we're not talking about a lot. But when it hasn't rained for almost 3 months now, we will take whatever we can get. And here's a look at temperatures off the national blend of models, warming it up for the weekend, and then by the early and middle part of next week, highs could get pretty close to 80, and then we'll see a downtrend in temperatures thereafter, perhaps for quite a while. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video scheduled for Monday morning. Of course, updates before that if necessary. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. It is always appreciated. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.